You have a reputation and you have yourself to thank for it. I can hear you saying to yourself, no, I don't. But whether you know it or not, or like it or not, that reputation is partly responsible for the success that you experience within your business, within your team, or within your career. My name is David Kerman. I'm an executive and leadership advisor, coach, and consultant, and I help business leaders just like you recognize the relationship between your choices, your behaviors, and ultimately your success, so that you can have and achieve the results that you want and deserve for your business, your teams, and for yourself personally. Recently, I produced a video that discussed the first of 3 keys to achieve success in your career. And as promised, this video is a follow-up with the second key to success that you want to be aware of and actively managing if you want to achieve continued success. At the start of the video, I made a statement. You have a reputation and you have yourself to thank for it. Chances are you heard the word reputation and you added a negative connotation to it. The first thing to note is that it's largely up to you to determine whether or not that reputation is perceived as positive or negative. The second thing to note is that you'll have a different reputation in the different circles that you run in, and this will be based upon the way that you behave or show up in the workplace. How will I have different reputations? Well, it depends on how your behavior is interpreted by other people, whether those people are in your direct team, your peers, your leadership, or your stakeholders. Everyone has a different set of ways in which they view the world around them, and so your behavior is guaranteed to be interpreted differently by different people. Your reputation is formed in any number of different ways, and so to manage your reputation, you have to take an active role in how it's formed. You have to consider what you want your reputation to be, which means understanding how you want other people to see you and perceive your behaviors. This will depend on a number of different factors, including an external measure of what a great leader is, or it could be based on your own internal drivers, such as your own personal values, your strengths, your experiences. Whatever you decide must become your way of being. As a suggestion, I would recommend that you connect as much of yourself into your reputation that you want for yourself, as opposed to exclusively focusing on external drivers, as this will seem like less work and be more natural for you in how you show up day to day. Leave little room for interpretation in your behavior and in your interactions. There's a saying that says the meaning of the communication is the response you get. What you intend to have happen is irrelevant with respect to how others interpret your behavior. If they have interpreted it a certain way, then for them that is fundamentally what it means. You need to communicate and act in such a way that there is zero room for an alternate interpretation. Seek to understand others and new things. Often as leaders, we feel that we should know everything, and in reality, we know what we know. That's not to say that what you know holds no value. It simply means that there's a lot for us to learn around us. Seek to understand others' perception of you. Seek to understand another person's thoughts, ideas, and aspirations. Seek to understand other people's perspectives on the team and leadership. This is about actively pursuing and being open to change. Openly welcome feedback. Feedback is a gift. As much as you may not want to hear it sometimes, it's an opportunity to learn something about yourself and about those around you. Take the feedback on board, decide whether it's something that you need to start doing, stop doing, or do more of, or if there's something in the way that you interact with others that needs to be done more clearly. Then wash, rinse, and repeat. Managing your reputation, like many other things, is a repetitive cycle. You don't do it once and then it's simply done. With the many changing aspects of the working world, with the changing landscape of leadership and changes within our teams, everything is subject to change. In fact, the only thing that is constant is change. So be prepared to do this cycle regularly within a role, or in preparation for a promotion, or in preparation for your next role external to your current organisation. Always be looking to gain a fresh perspective on how you're perceived, as well as aligning to your own internal drivers, as these things are subject to change. Those 5 areas again. Consider what you want your reputation to be. Leave little room for interpretation in your behaviour and interactions. Seek to understand others and new things. Openly welcome feedback. Then wash, rinse, and repeat. I trust the last few minutes has been a valuable use of your time. Whether you're looking to really shine in your current role or you're preparing for your next role, understanding how you are perceived and managing your reputation is critical to determine how you will succeed. If you or someone you know needs some support in navigating how to develop and manage their reputation across the business, within their team, or more broadly out in the industry, then get in contact with me to organise a discussion about how I may be able to serve you and your continued success and your future successes. And keep an eye out for my next video discussing the third key factor in determining your continued career success. Until then, I wish you an outstanding day.